Okay, hi. Sorry, I literally just remembered. Welcome to the vlog, by the way. But it's like 1:30. I'm literally about to put on my sheets and go to bed. But I wanted to show you something. Something I got at the store. Might be hard to see, but that's right. We found. Let me get you back to me. That's right. I found the dumbbell set. We went around to Ross, Marshalls, and then Burlington. Ross had one, but it was $40, and I was like, I'm pretty sure last time we were at Burlington, they had one for 25, and we went and they had that for 25. So I got it. So now, when I'm in the room, even after a walk, so like I'm saying, I'm gaming, or even before a walk, I'm gaming with friends. What if we're playing like rifles or something in between matches while things load up? I can I can pump some iron a little bit, help them, get the muscles, get these muscles going to help. So yeah, we got we got weights, so we can lift. But now, like I said, it is 1:30. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna fill up my water. I'm gonna put on my bed sheets. My new bed sheets over there, right there, right there. And then I'm gonna go to bed. And like, yeah, so like, I'm going to bed. Okay, okay. Hi, welcome to the vlog. We got the weights. We got the weights. Okay. Okay, hello, hi, everyone. Welcome officially to the vlog. I know last night was a bit weird, but it's about 12:30. I'm about to go make myself some food. It's actually a little past 12:30. It's 12:36, but I'm about to go make me food. Anyway, continue on. So yes, like I said last night, we've got the weight set. We did. We got the weight set so we can do even more types of workouts inside when the weather is bad instead of just cardio on the old VR headset, which is kind of a good thing because the past few days up here in the old Pacific Northwest, even in July, has been rainy, not great weather. In fact, Thursday at like 4:30 in the morning, I woke up. I didn't get back to sleep till about 6:30 because from about 4:30 to 5:30 they were right overhead. It had a huge thunderstorm that woke me up and kept me up because wasn't expecting it. So we had a huge thunder, some lightning, some flashes, not much. Sorry, it looked weird. There's like a real itch right there. But yeah, big thunderstorm, big, some lightning flashes right overhead Thursday night. Yesterday was okay. It was kind of warm. It was blue skies. It was still off and on cloudy, and today it's real cloudy out there, and you can't really see, but it is sort of wet on the ground. But yeah, yeah, that's been going on. Got the weights. Got some other things at Ross. I found some more of these. We've got another DC comic collection. This one comes with Batman Gotham by Gaslight, which I think I've seen. I think there's an animated movie on I've seen, and that was pretty good. Green Lantern and Green Arrow, World's Finest Special #1. Batman Scooby Doo The Batman of Scooby Doo Mysteries, starring the Creeper #1. Batman Dark Prisms. That's with was that Hush as Batman? Like Hush. And then we got Batman Failsafe #1. Batman Fear State #1. Birds of Prey #1, a newer one. Flashpoint Beyond #1. Lobo #1. A New History of the DC Universe #1 in this one. And then one of the only acceptable mediums of this character, other than the animated movies. I joke, but just Superman. A bunch of Superman ones. This one has Batman Superman World's Finest. We are Yesterday #1, Summer of Superman Special #1, Superboy, the New 52. Remember hearing the New 52 stuff was pretty dang good. So it's just Superboy #1, but I remember hearing a lot of, well, maybe not all good things. I heard some mixed things, but a lot of good for the New 52 stuff. This one is Superman in Action Comics, Superman and the Legion of Superheroes #1, Superman Unlimited #1, Superman the Chain #1, Superman the Men of Tomorrow #1, Deceased Dead Planet #1, Justice League vs. Suicide Squad #1, and Justice League The Trinity War #1. I wish Ross would get Marvel stuff too. I like Marvel too. I like the Marvel more than DC. Although I do like, like I said, the comics and animated stuff for DC a lot. Because a lot of especially more recently, a lot of their live action stuff for DC is really, really not great. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I like the most recent Superman more than the Man of Steel with Henry Cavill, even though I really like Henry Cavill, but it's still, to me, everybody's like, oh, the new Superman was great, James Gunn, blah, blah. I didn't think it was that good. Like I said, I thought it was better than Man of Steel, but not by much, and it's just not that great overall. Because for me, it's just, especially with the character of Superman, like, it's just, and this is why I like the animated more, because I think they get it more, but just in live action, it's hard to have a character like Superman who is virtually all powerful except for against a few things like certain radiations and kryptonite. He's virtually indestructible, all powerful. And it's just hard. I feel like it's hard to capture that on screen because you're supposed to have, hey, he's a superhero. He's got to get beat up to come back strong. And it's like, yeah, but at the same time, like, it's Superman. Like when Batman in the fight loses, I get, because he's just a muscular dude. Nothing special except for his gadgets. Like, even though I'm not a super fan of the Christopher Nolan trilogy, but it also happens in the comics. Bane breaks Batman's back, and he's got to come back from that. Because Bane is juiced up on Venom, getting super swole because of the Venom, and Batman's just a dude, and he's got to fight his way back from getting his back broken. Superman could literally beat Bane with his big toe. Like, so I just feel like in some cases it's hard to get that. Although I feel like the reason I like the new Superman more than Man of Steel, even though Man of Steel did a good job of this too, it very much humanized him, especially in, when he's Clark. Very good, very, very, very good, like, human standard roles. It's just like, I don't want to spoil it because it's no reason, but, just like the people he fights, it's like Superman, like, should not be struggling against them for the most part. But like the main villains, he's like fights, shouldn't be struggling. Doesn't make sense. That's why I've never really super liked live action Superman stuff. Batman, fine. Green Lantern movie, it was just horrible. Marvel has done a really good job because they're good at humanizing the characters. You got Thor. He's this all-powerful god, but he can make mistakes too. And that's why I said I liked it, because they kind of humanized Superman in that way pretty good. Like, in that way, like, they brought him down to, like, kind of be relatable, but, not really, because Superman's, like, one of the most powerful beings in DC universe. Anyway, speaking of movies, I think it was last week I said movies I was excited about, and I remember the other ones I didn't say. So, of course, obviously, end of this month, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Not the Odyssey that just came out. I don't know, people are saying it's good, and I like long, epic, like emotional stories. Like one of my favorite movies of all time is Saving Private Ryan. I love that movie. It's, long, emotional, but I don't know, even though I like that type of history in the world, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a good movie to me. Maybe if it comes to streaming, I'll watch it. When it comes to streaming, if it comes to like Netflix or something, but probably not. But if we have the streaming service it goes to, I'll give it a watch. Just me personally doesn't feel like a theater movie to me. But of course, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Super excited about that. Said the end of Oak Street. That looks pretty good to me. I'm excited for that one. Super Troopers 3 comes out like a week after Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I love Super Troopers. I have both 1 and 2 on Blu-ray over here in my movie case. And of course, how could I forget Avengers Doomsday in December? That comes out this year. Excited for that. And then Godzilla Minus Zero, because I'm a Godzilla fan. I've looked before and I didn't see it, maybe now, but I hope one day if I can get money and they do it, they come out with like a whole film anthology of like the OG Godzillas from Japan, the Toho Studio stuff. Go, not saying like all the way up to like even Minus Zero, Minus One, and Shin Godzilla, because those just kind of recently came out. But if they did like an anthology from original 1954 all the way up to, what was the last one? Final Wars, I believe it was called. Where Godzilla is just fighting not only a bunch of monsters, but just a bunch of different variants of himself. Like he fights the 1998 Matthew Broderick version of Godzilla, and in that movie, just absolutely destroys it. So if they ever did like an anthology like they upscaled it to at least like I'll be okay with DVDs, but if they upscaled it to at least like Blu-ray, and had a whole box set from 1954 all the way up to Final Wars, I would spend so much money on that thing. So I love Godzilla. But yeah, those are some movies. Also, I would love to hopefully finally, even though I have them over in that movie case, a bunch of them, I would love to finally catch a Studio Ghibli film in theaters for Ghibli Fest. Because my local theater's finally been getting anime stuff over the years, and every time when a Ghibli Fest movie is out during the weekend it's out, the people who I would want to go with are always working. And I still can't drive myself, so I can't go. And I'm super sad because I want to see one in theaters, even though I have maybe not all of them, but a bunch of them on disc that I could watch at any time. But I don't know. I just want to see it on the big screen, As growing up someone who liked anime, who had to fake sometimes being sick to stay home from school to catch a new episode of Dragon Ball Z I didn't see, because at the time when it was airing not on Toonami, we didn't have the DirecTV at the time, because that's what we had at the time. DirecTV, we didn't have the package where you could record things, and the new episodes always came on at 3, and at the time I didn't get out till school till like 3:15 and to home 3:30. So when it was a new episode that I hadn't seen, I would normally miss it. So I faked being sick a lot just to watch Dragon Ball Z. But growing up, it was never really in theaters here. I mean, locally, like I know the original Pokemon movie, the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, like the OG Pokemon movie that held the longest reigning box office score in terms of American gross for the longest time, because they just hardly ever released anime movies over here in theaters, and then no one would watch them. And now finally, I'm almost 30, they're doing it, and they're realizing, oh my god, we can make so much money by releasing these films over in America, both dub and sub. This is crazy. Like Demon Souls absolutely shattered the record, and I think made a few $100 million globally. Like I would have to look it up, but like the most recent Demon Slayer, it made like a couple hundred million globally. So I would love to catch a Studio Ghibli film, but I don't know. I'd have to look when they're coming out and see if anybody would be willing to go with me if they're off work. But anyways, I've been talking for 13 minutes. It's 12:50 now. I'm gonna go make food. So yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to Sunday. We are at the family. Well, the mostly family farm, because the new neighbors are finally in. But we're up here, and we're gonna go for a walk in the woods with everybody to put up some no trespassing signs. Hello. Didn't vlog much yesterday when I was out in the forest with my family putting up no trespassing signs on our property. I was talking with my friends. I was taking them on a little woodland adventure because I surprisingly had full bars down there in the woods. So I went on an adventure. As you can see right now, we're uploading not just one video today, but this is the first one going up. The next backlog of D&D stuff on the new D&D channel, which go subscribe. Right, look, right here. Can't really see it, but you see this picture right there? You look up this channel. It's Chaotic Crimson Stars Entertainment. You go there and you click subscribe. And you watch me and my friends' D&D adventures. That's what you do. And again, also, subscribe here to the vlog channel and the gaming channel. But yeah, uploading that, then I'm gonna edit the next baseball video for the Roosters. Try to get through that quickly as I can, because I'm doing a little test run. I told you before I want to do a gym challenge video in Pokemon Scarlet. So right now I literally just set it up last night. I'm gonna start tonight when I start, going about red time, take the melatonin after the shower. Oh, look at my hair, it's so pretty. No, but started, play for a little bit here there. But I started just like a test run, just to ultimately see if I like it on Pokemon Violet, because I don't have the DLC on Violet. I just have it on Scarlet, so that's why I'm doing kind of a proto test run. I won't be able to do everything on Violet, but it's just a test run. But I got Rock when I randomized the type and the Pokemon. I got Rock, which is not a super great type, but I got, for like starters, I went with the Nacli line because it's a 3-stage Rock type, and it's one is Gen 9 and 2 it's actually pretty consistent with the starter base stat total line. But I got a Rockruff, the Colossal line, so that's Rock Fire. So I have three just pure Rock type, because I got Cranidos, which actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I can get in Violet because I don't have the DLC. I don't think I'll be able to transfer it over. Oh well, we'll see. If not, I'll just find another Rock type in game, because you can catch Pokemon. Which is going to be a little weird as a Nuzlocke rule in Scarlet and Violet, because all of the Pokemon in the overworld you can see, so you can just kind of pick and choose. But anyway, I got Cranidos, the fossil Pokemon, Rockruff. Nacli I picked as my starter for the Rock type, which, I can't not pick the normal starters because it's not a true randomizer, but I picked Nacli. I got, what else did I get? Dreadnought, I think I said. So Dreadnought, the Colossal line, Rockruff, Cranidos, Knackley, and what was the final one? Oh, Gimlet. The ones in the game that the champ she uses. Because believe it or not, it's Rock Poison, which is kind of a cool typing, and it's one of the few rock types that is a special attacker, and it's a really good special attacker. So I'm giving it a test run because I kind of actually want to start filming that soon, even though I'm not done with the Rooster series. I just really want to do it, so that's why I'm doing the test run now. But yeah, that's my plan for today. I don't know if we're gonna go for a walk because our weather is still pretty weird. I don't know what time this week, but we're getting the remnants of a tropical storm system move through, and there's thunderstorm chances throughout the week. Because, you know, it's Monday. Sorry, I said today. But it's Monday, and I don't know exactly when those thunderstorms are going to hit. And, you know, I don't want to be, again, caught that direct, like way over that direction. Not close to home when the thunder sounds. So, I don't know if we'll go for a walk today. But as always, we have the headset and, of course, now the weight set. I did a workout the other night for about 30 minutes, and it was tough. I haven't done weight stuff since, like, it's gonna sound bad, but I haven't really done weight stuff since like high school. That was like 12 years ago. Well, actually, because of what I've told you before, it's more like 14, 15 years ago. Actually 15. So, yeah. It was real tough, but I have one of the dumbbells set up with both of the 2.5, or all four of the 2.5, so it's a 10-pound dumbbell. I do bicep curls with that, and then I have, not set up now, but I put on the other bar the 4 7.5s for 30 pounds, and I'd be, you know, two-handing it, but I squat with it. I was squatting with that, and then I laid on the ground and I did some. It's only 7.5 pounds. I know you're supposed to do more, but I did which I don't even know if it's actually that good of a workout. But I did the crunches, and then you twist both ways with the weight. You touch the ground with the weight, and you twist. Probably not super beneficial because it was only 7.5 pounds, but hey, you know, it's better than no pounds. And then I took the 10 pounds off and then put 2 of the 7.5s on each of the bars, and I did kind of pseudo ground bench press. Could I have been doing the same workouts, just different ways? Yes, but I was doing them. And yesterday, of course, you know, I was hiking in the woods around for like an hour plus with my family, putting up no trespassing signs on our property, on our family fence line. So, got a pretty good workout there. Plus, again, if you know, it might not have been as many steps or as long as a distance as, say, going out, you know, out there, walking around the neighborhood. But if you've ever been through thick brush in the forest, you get tired very fast because you're always having to, you would think because you're moving slow, it's not that much of a workout, but you've got to clear the way, you got to step over things, you got to make sure you have good footing, so you got to have balance, you have to have hiking through rough brush is quite the workout. I think I've said this before, it is quite a workout. Even if you go 100 feet, that's going to be a tough 100 feet to get through. If it's really thick brush, it's tough. It's a workout. My God, look at my bearded mustache. I should probably shave him soon. But anyway, yeah. So that's the plan for today. In fact, I think D&D is done rendering because it's downloaded, and so it's only an SD, not HD, like the the Rooster series. But it's done. So I'm gonna go click upload. and then I'm gonna start editing. But hi, yes, vlog. So, told you what I did yesterday. Told you the plan for today, because again, it's probably not gonna go out there because of the risk of thunderstorms. So it's probably gonna be some cardio on the headset and then some weights. I'll probably do, before I go, I'll probably do maybe, depending on the time, oh god, I'm trying to, probably do an hour on the headset and then maybe about 30 to 45 for weight stuff. So, it also depends on how tired I am with the cardio, because a lot of the cardio with the headset is upper body arm stuff. You know, like I got the boxing rhythm game. I have Beat Saber, which is just flailing your arms around rapidly, which they say is like tennis. So I don't know how tired this portion is gonna be. So I don't know how long the weightlifting is gonna go, but I will certainly try my best. We're trying to get healthy, and again, I know I feel like I haven't shown you food in a while. It's been the same old, especially right now, because even if I wanted to eat more fruits and maybe even vegetables, I could get explosive diarrhea. And I don't want to, I mean, it would help me lose weight, that explosive diarrhea bug going on. It would help me lose a lot of weight, but I don't want explosive diarrhea for like a month, which is how long it can last. So I'm just gonna stick with my cooked chicken, smaller serving sizes of foods, until this explosive diarrhea crap goes away. Because I don't want it. I don't want it. It sounds really bad, and I feel for the people who have it. I mean, maybe I haven't had explosive diarrhea that long, but I've had it for like a day before, and it sucks. To have explosive diarrhea for like weeks on end, even a month. My God, I heard that. Thankfully, no one has died from it yet, but that hundreds, if not thousands, of the people that have caught it have been hospitalized, and that's just scary. I don't want no explosive diarrhea. So I'll just stick with some lean protein right now. You know, it's still kind of high in sodium, but at this point, is anything really healthy for you? Even fruits and vegetables, when they're not covered in parasite that gives you explosive diarrhea, like it's like natural sugars. Oh, they can be bad. This and that bad. Just say it. Just everything's bad for us. Everything is meant to slowly kill us over 80 years. But no, I'm joking, obviously. Eat healthier. I'm trying to. I'm being healthier. You know, can't go outside. Foot's been good. Final update, sorry. Foot's been pretty good. It's still kind of bugging me a little bit, and it bugged me a little yesterday walking through the woods. But for the most part, for the past few days, it's been pretty good. Barely noticeable at all, so foot's getting better, which is good. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's plantar fasciitis. I got a thing over there that I roll on my foot. I rolled up some on my foot after I ate. So I don't know if that's been helping. I don't know if it's just been kind of resting, not really going for walks, I don't know. But it's been feeling pretty good the past few days. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go get some work done. Hey everybody, it's me again on Monday, and I'm gonna show you something, because plans kind of changed today. It took forever for, because it's obviously up, it took forever for the D&D video to get checked. In fact, I was able to publish it, but last I left it, it was still being looked at, which is weird because there's nothing. It's literally D&D. There's no copyright sounds at all. But we're also changing up. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually pretty nice out there. So it looks like today's not going to be the day for thunderstorms. So I'm cooking dinner right now. I'm doing some curls and some other stuff. I don't know a super good like tricep workout right now because I have, this is 10 pounds right here. I don't know a decent tricep, but I'm doing curls. I'm doing like lifts because I've seen this is good. While I wait for dinner to cook, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna get ready, and we're gonna go for a walk. So I thought I'd just update you. I'll go back to pumping some iron while my dinner cooks downstairs, and then we're gonna go for a walk. So yeah, I figured because I've only shown you outside, so I figured I'd show you a little what I'm doing. So I got right here. This is 30 pounds. I know it's not much. Let me get something more flat to stand on. My clipboard, my D&D character sheet. So I'm gonna say you there. A little more stable. I'm gonna show you me doing some squats. I know it's only like 30 pounds and it's not gonna be like a proper squat way, so I could maybe be hurting myself, but it's squat with weights. I'm gonna show you. And you can partially see TV in the background. I'm watching the Mariners game. Mariners, please, I promise you, I'm not redistributing this. I'm just showing my community here that I'm growing that a little bit of my workout while I wait for my dinner to cook. And you can even see, I even have it muted. I even have them game muted. You can hardly see it. Can't even hear it. I promise you, I'm not redistributing. Please don't copyright strike me. I promise. I'm just trying to show my community here a little workout. Me squatting. So I'm gonna take it like this, my hands. We're gonna do some squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. See, I know it's doing something because that's tiring for doing just 10 squats with the 30 pounds. So it's doing a little something. But okay, I thought I'd just show you because I've never really shown you me working out on my headset. And I've only ever shown you going on my walks. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of weight stuff. So for now, because I've been doing it beforehand, like I said, my dinner's probably about done. So I'm going to go downstairs and grab it. And then I'm going to eat. And then we're going to go for a walk. I have to figure out how to set it up, but I might do a full, I don't know if I want to do, I'll probably fast forward it, and I have to make sure my phone's pretty charged, but just show you I'm doing it, do a full weight workout. For now, I'm going to disassemble, make sure my phone is charged enough for the walk. It's at 75% now, and I'm going to go get my dinner. Alright everybody, you can see it is pretty much nighttime. Sun barely still out over there. It's 9:30 and I'm done with my walk. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna relax. But I did want to say, of course, end of the walk, and 2, my foot feels pretty good. It's a little annoyed right now as we head into the house, but overall it was good. I was actually able to jog quite a bit today, and I was jogging for longer distances than usual, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. Feeling good, except for the foot. It's like I said, it's a little annoying, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. It's noticeable, but just noticeable. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is it for me today. I'm gonna go inside and shower now. See you tomorrow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to today. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't done anything today because it has just been really, really hot in my room. Like I know I've told you before, that right there doesn't work upstairs. In fact, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. Let's see. I think I've showed you before, but I'm gonna turn this off. Do you hear that humming? That's for one reason why I gotta turn it off every night. But it doesn't work up here. The AC doesn't work up here. And I'm gonna turn this back on. So I've had this running on since I've been awake, and it is just now at what time is it? 6:30. I don't know if you can see that, but that's 75. It has taken till 6:30 to get to a decently comfortable temperature up here in my room. It has been hot, and so I haven't want to, work on that thing, even if it's just editing, because it could very easily have overheated, because when I turned it on, it said it was, even though it didn't feel it, when I turned that on, it said it was 88 in here today. 88 when I turned it on, and that was at about noon. So I haven't really done that. I haven't even played any games. I've just kind of been chilling, watching YouTube and stuff, because it's just been so hot up here today. I don't know why. Usually, even if it still says like 70, like 78, 78, it's still pretty decently cool in here, continuously running, because I got the fans going. But it is almost 6:30, and it is just now getting to actually feeling comfortable. And I've had this thing running since, like I said, noon. So it's been 6.5 hours. So I have done nothing today because it has just been too hot up here in my room. So I have gotten no work today done for editing. I was gonna stream, but again, it's just now getting to like I'm standing here in my closet. I've had my fans blowing here, trying to catch some of the cold air and circulate it in through here. It's okay. It's still kind of warm though. There's a little bit of coldness, but it's mostly still warm. And I think it's a little too warm for that right now. So I haven't done anything today. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because it's just now feeling comfortable enough, and so just I just thought it already. It's just been really hot in my room today. In fact, hey Google, what's the temperature? 92 today. It was 92. It was almost 90 in my room when I turned that on, and it's just now again. Oh look, it went up a degree. It says 76 now. Oh no, it's bouncing back between 76 and 75. I think it's because I'm moving around a little bit. But see, like, look, I can hardly move around. It went up a degree. So nothing. I've just done nothing today. I've done absolutely nothing. I've ate, and that's it. I've eaten, but I've just been watching, chilling in my chair, laying in my bed, when I don't know, just chilling, trying to stay comfortable. Because, like I said, I barely walk around, and I'm, recording part of the vlog. It's gone up a degree. It's 76 now. This is how hot it is today up here. So I haven't done anything. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. I'm gonna. Hey Google, what's the temperature gonna be at 7:30? It's still gonna be 90 degrees in an hour to go out for a walk. 90 degrees! Holy moly! I don't even think I want to go for a walk. I don't even think I can. I don't even know if it's a good idea to work out today. Walk wise or other. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna chill today. Figure something out later. Or hopefully figure something out tomorrow. Hey Google, what's the temperature supposed to be tomorrow? 89 tomorrow. So it's going to be a little cooler. But I think tomorrow is also when those, from the weather and the news, is when those thunderstorms are supposed to roll in from that the remnants of the tropical storm. I can't remember the name. I think it was like Ida. But they're supposed to be rolling it through either tonight or through tomorrow. So maybe I can't. So it couldn't even go out then if the temperature was right. You know, again, I don't want to get stuck a long distance from home in a thunderstorm. So, you know, I don't know. I've just done nothing. I don't know if I'm going to do. I'll try to do something tomorrow. And, you know, I can't have that going on, this going through the night. Because, as you can see or hear, it's quite loud. And the clicking from that thing at night is worse enough. I just realized it probably would have helped if I had the fan on full speed. But still. I mean, it's been going non-stop. Oh look, I stopped moving. Back down to 75. So, I don't know what we're going to do for today and tomorrow, the last day of the vlog. I truly don't. The heat is back. And as you heard, I don't know if you heard, but I heard to tell you from Google, it's still going to be 90 degrees in an hour. And that is just, even in the evening, is just way too hot to go outside for a walk. Like I know I've said before, I live on pretty much on the river, so it's a few degrees cooler. So let's say the max is 5. That's still 85 at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. I'm going for a walk at. So I just think it's too risky. Even though I'm trying to lose weight, I think it's just too risky for the heat, even though I'm well hydrated. I think it's a little too risky, even to work out up here, even to work out on the headset, to lift weights. This heat, it just feels a little too risky when I have to, you know, rely on that for AC because, again, the in-house AC and heater doesn't work upstairs. So I don't know. We'll figure something out. Or I will figure something out. Not we, because this is happening in advance to you watching it. So I don't know why I did that. Right. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to continue my lazy day. Trying to stay comfortable in this heat. Hopefully it cools down a little bit more in here. And I don't know, maybe do some editing and stuff tonight. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I've had those on my desk. What? There we are. Oh no, lost them. Those right there. Those have been going too. Like I said, trying to suck in cold air to get into the closet. It's okay in there. It's not as comfortable as it is in the main part of the room, but it's what I gotta deal with, and I've been dealing with. ever since we moved in. Because, you know, as long as it works downstairs, according to my stepdad, it works. It doesn't need to be fixed. You know, he has complained about the heat upstairs all the time, even in the winter, because there's no equal regulation between the floors, so all the cold air sticks in the bottom of the house in summer or winter. All the cold air goes, warm air rises, and because it doesn't work properly up here, it can't regulate it, so it's always pumping more heat or cooling, but it just keeps pushing the cold air keeps just going down to the bottom floor while it pushes the warm air up. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to talk today. I'd let you know today's been a lazy day because it's just generally been too hot in here with an AC going full blast for 6.5 hours. And it's just still been too hot in here. Like right now, I'm in this little cross section, bookcase, closet area, to main area, and it's still rather quite warm here. So I don't know, but I don't even know. But I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna. Oh no, I've been watching Assassination Classroom on Netflix because it's on there now, and it's been enjoyable. I've never watched before. It's definitely weird because like normally even an anime that's been out for a while, I'll know something about it, and I know nothing about this, so it's kind of weird having that experience again, not knowing anything about it, and I'm trying not to look it up to ruin it. So, but like weird in a good way. It's fun. I like the show. But yeah, I might just watch more of that right now instead of watching YouTube. Shout out the Going in Raw Wrestling podcast. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill and try to stay cool. Try to stay hydrated. Try to be functioning and not overheating. Like functioning normally and not overheating. That's the plan for the rest of the day. And for tomorrow. It's going to be 89, but chance of thunderstorms. So, yeah. That's my plan the next 2 days. If something can happen in that time that's not just me sitting in my room, like maybe it's cool enough to actually edit or something, I'll let you know. We'll talk about it, and I'll just keep rambling. I'll just keep saying words that have no meaning just to fill space, fill time, like I always do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're way out here now, and I'm gonna say bye. So bye for now. Alright, everyone, hello. Welcome to the final day of the vlog. I've got I thought it fit better, but I got one of my favorite shirts on. Even though I'm not a super fan of the Grateful Dead, so, you know, I'd get asked by one of those diehards, name 5 songs by them. I couldn't. I'll be honest. I couldn't. I just honestly really like the design and the colors. Anyway, gotta make this short because I'm gonna get on here, do some uploading and editing, because right now up here on Wednesday, July 22nd, we are now just a month away from my 30th birthday, by the way. Whoop whoop. Sorry, I was distracted with something. But anyway, yeah. Get it on here. I'm gonna do some editing, do some uploading because, and I'm trying to get it done quickly because up here in the Pacific Northwest, again on July 22nd, Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026, we are getting, I don't know where exactly the storm was, and I can't remember the name, but we are getting the remnants of a tropical storm system passing through, and there are going to be thunderstorms to even severe thunderstorms with high wind gust warning, potentially even if it gets super bad, like super worse than I thought, potential funnel clouds warning as well. That's on the very, very, very minor possibility there, though, and it's more south than I am. Because a bit more south into the east of Portland it has hit the severe, at least the severe thunderstorms and wind gusts right now where I live. You know, and from like Portland north and where I live, it's about we're still in the yellow, so we're definitely gonna have some moderate thunder, lightning storms, but we're not on the severe side. And the severe side, but you know, there is parts that will be severe that could potentially, depending on how it comes through, it could extend to up to me and could get worse where the severe warning is already in place, that they have changed to severe. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to get going on that just in case the storms rolling through take a severe turn and we potentially lose power. So I want to try to get stuff done. So I'm gonna do that, and we'll talk later. All right, people. I got one part of the, because I combined two videos together now for baseball, just trying to get them done. I got one done, and right at the end I heard the thunder coming in. It's been pretty loud. It's been loud, but at the same time still distant, because I've always been taught when you hear the thunder, you count Mississippis, and however many Mississippis you get to, that's how far away the storm is. But it's been really loud, but it's been very, very far in between the rolling thunder. Like right now we're in a quiet part. So I, of course, turn that off, even flip the switch on the back off, even though that bar down there that you can see, I believe, is got the surge protector property. I still wanted to turn that off. I should maybe just switch the bar off in general, because I don't know if it's 100% surge protector. There's a lightning strike. But everything else, Xbox, PlayStation, is off. I'm watching YouTube through my Comcast box right now. So, yeah. I came back on the vlog because I wanted to try and catch some of the thunder rolling, because like I said, it's been really loud. But also, dumb parents, I don't hear them anymore. I think they finally, after the third thunder roll, ran to their house. But first started, there's dang kids out there playing on the playground across the street, and like, who in their right mind lets their kids go when weather services have been saying since last week, hey, there's going to be mild to severe thunderstorms happening sometime this week, and they said, oh, today's the day. So yeah, kids, go play at the playground. That's pretty much all metal. Some people, I swear. But yeah, the wind is going at a decent clip right now. I'll show you the tree out here. See, we got the wind kind of going. Like I said, thankfully the kids have went inside to safety. I haven't heard any update on how bad it's going to be up here. Like I said, I've heard a few thunder rolls, some very loud. I think that was just a car. Some very loud. I'm risking a bit myself because I'm keeping that open, because I turned this off because I don't want it to surge. So I turned off my AC, but I want to keep some airflow going here, so hopefully Really, I don't know if you can hear the tree, but the tree's picking up a bit. But I'm trying to keep some cold air, or what I got in here, kind of circulated, and hopefully maybe, because the storm is going to cool the temperature down a bit outside, so it's a little cooler air coming in, because before the storm hit, it was actually 92 today. It said around this time when the storm was going to come in, roll in, it was still going to be 89, so it is still rather warm. Muggy. Of course, perfect thunderstorm temperature. And hopefully, it said there's supposed to be rain. I'm hoping there is, especially if there's lightning strikes. I'll show you a picture now of how bad the fires are over here on the West Coast. They're pretty dang bad. I know we don't talk about a lot about politics, but I've seen people on the East Coast complain about the smoke. Of course, the president's rant about Canadian smoke and tariffing it. I don't know how you tariff freaking... That's idiot, is what he is. But I'm hoping it brings rain because we have a lot of fires. Like I said, I'm going to show you the map right now. It's bad. It's not... You're going to see a lot of orange, and believe it or not, it's not as bad as it has been the past few years. And I'm hoping this storm brings rain and can help. But if it's literally just thunder and lightning, it's going to make it a lot worse. The fires over here. Like, there's a little bit of wet on my window. I'll show you out there. As you can see, not only are there clouds, but kind of in the bright spot you see over there, that's haze. And what is that haze from? Oh, that's fire smoke. It's not strong enough yet you can smell, but right now, mostly all of Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Northern California, we're in the not dangerous levels yet, but we're in the portion of, hey, yeah, it's smoky, it's not too bad, but if you can, maybe limit yourself a little bit outside. Like, you don't have to, but there is the warning of, just be cautious for the air quality right now. So we're not too terrible. But if this, again, if this doesn't bring any rain, just thunder and lightning, it's going to get a whole hell of a lot worse. I can guarantee you that. So yeah, I thought I'd just come and update you. I haven't heard any thunder in a while. Like I said, that's kind of half the reason I wanted to record this part, because I wanted to catch a little thunder roll. I was kind of hoping it would come in tonight when it was nighttime, so I could maybe kind of at the end, I would lift up my blinds over there, kind of at the end, try to get some lightning flash B-roll, just kind of some ASMR sounds to end the video. But it's gonna probably pass. I think I said it'll probably pass around 5:30, and right now it's about 4. So 3:45. But so yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna get back to watching YouTube, making sure no power loss, no nothing. So when I'm done, I can get back to finishing my editing. Okay? Okay. Alright, it's been about... Sorry, I had a blue Jolly Rancher. It's 5 now. I know we checked in last 3:30. So it's been about a hour and a half. I was trying to do math. But The storm is fully here. I don't know if you heard that. But I do want to show you this. I don't know if you can see it, but we do actually have some precipitation. We have some rain. So that is really good because the news, I watched a video literally earlier that said it wasn't going to bring rain, which is going to make the fires worse. But we do have some rain, which is really good. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know how far east it's going to go. But we have some rain. And that's a good thing. I'm going to see if there's any flashes we can get during the daytime. That's why I'm still back camera. But yeah, we are fully here now in the storm. I believe the tropical storm name was Ida? Came up from the south. You know, like California stuff. Maybe a little further south. Streamed the coast, and it's dying out now, but it's blowing a last little system through us. But yeah, it is here fully. So we'll see what happens. Now we're just gonna sit and wait. Just gonna sit and wait. All right, everybody. It's about 11 o'clock, or it's about 11:20 actually. About to go shower, go to bed. But but I thought I'd come on here and say goodbye. Thank you for watching this week's vlog. No lightning no thunder since about 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna take a quick shower just in case it somehow comes back, because you're not supposed to take a shower when there's a thunderstorm happening. But it is the end of the vlog, so if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video with some friends, and leave some comments down below. And we'll see you next week.